Hi everyone, Godfather Prepper. Today I want to show you how to make a box, an insulated box for under $20 that'll allow you to start your seeds. Now at the heart of this project is this unit here. It comes from China, $4.95 delivered on eBay. It's unbelievable. What this is, it's got the lower and the upper limits, and that's the actual temperature. Now it is in Celsius, but I just use a little chart I ran off the internet for conversion. Now what you have here is the stop, or the high end, and the low end. You can set it, and I bought these for my greenhouse initially that I'm working on, and what it's going to do is you can set it for either heat or cold. So if you want to turn a fan on when it gets too hot, this will work for that. If you want to turn a heater on when it gets too cold, it'll work for that as well. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to set a high point. We're going to be able to regulate it within 1, maybe 2 degrees at all times, which is, for seedlings, is a great way to start out. What I've got here is a little piece of wood, some plastic standoffs, which I'm just going to glue this to the wood, and an old extension cord, and I'll show you what we're going to use. I'm going to assemble this unit, and then I'm going to show you where to get the box for free to build this thing in. Now, one of the things you need to get, if you're going to run this off a battery, 12 volts DC will be fine. If not, you want to build a wall unit like I am, you're going to need an adapter, a power supply. This is a regulated power supply, 1.25 amps, and I tested it with my multimeter, and it is 12 volts, right on the money. And what this is going to do is run this unit, and this unit is going to run the extension cord, which turns our thing on and off. Very simple, just basically a force multiplier. So, okay, I've got my transformer on the back, and the unit works. It's got a little button. I mean, this thing has everything. It's got all the bells and whistles for $4.95. Just unbelievable. Okay, we're going to mount this to this. After we put our power through here to run the extension cord, and we're also going to put a hot lead off of this for to run our power supply, our transformer. Now I want to say this right now. I'm not telling you how to do this. I'm showing you how I did mine. So you know, this is a 110 or 120 volt AC on this end, and it can shock you. If you don't know what you're doing, don't try to build one of these. If you do, you can, you know, build it at your own risk. But like I said, I'm simply showing you how I did mine. This is not an instructional piece. I just want to show you how I built one, and it works great. Okay, now here's the board with a standoff glued to it, and I had to drill a hole for the probe to go through. Now what we're going to put all of our seedlings in is this thing here, this styrofoam box. These are available, I get these for free from fish stores, pet stores. They ship all their fish in them. And the local pet store gets dozens of them every month, and they throw them away. And these things are, I've been saving them because they're good for so many things, including planting. But for seedling starters, they're great because they're insulated. They're pretty tight, and all you do is take this box, and if you'll notice here, our heating element is it's 105. Our heating element is an old rope light. I scrounged this, and this is just a tile. You take the rope light, you roll it around, and this is just a floor tile. What this is a diffuser from a fluorescent light. And I get them at Home Depot. They always have broken ones because this stuff is really brittle. And they'll cull them out for you, and you'll only pay just almost nothing for these things. And they're great because they keep, what I do is you slip this in here, and what this does is keeps the bottom of your cup, keeps air on the bottom of your cup. You don't want that thing to get wet and drenched. You want to for when you're starting seedlings. Anyways, it allows the heat to come up, and it allows a little bit of air circulation. So that's basically the entire unit there. This was nothing. This was just a couple bucks. The tiles are, again, home habitat for humanity. Oh my gosh. You know, or on online, yard sales, whatever. Okay, there I have it. It's this is the front of the box, and this cord runs the light, so it's run off the relay, and this cord powers the transformer and the light as well. It's the other leg to it. So like I said, I just wanted to show you how I did it, and I put a couple of just a few drywall screws into this plywood to hold this supply in here. Here's your sensor, and I plugged mine into the soil. Okay, here it is loaded with about a half dozen different types of vegetables, all that are optimal growers in the 75-degree range. So we'll play with it and bring it up and just kind of watch it for a little while and see what happens. Okay, this is today's project. This one's set at 84 degrees, and it runs this one and this one. All I've done is just daisy changed it onto that. The bottom one is less. It's I believe 77 degrees. Anyways, these require very little maintenance, and you just saw that go off. It brought it up to temperature. Now before I go, I want to show you another one I have. This is a this one uses light bulbs. Two 10-watt light bulbs, and you can see the it's held at 80 degrees. At least that's what that says. I believe the probe is probably more accurate, but anyways, I just put the probe in the soil, and here's my chart that I got offline that tells you the Celsius to Fahrenheit. And this thing's been working, it's been on 5 days, and it just holds it right around 29, which is 84.2 degrees. So there you go, right there. Anyways, that's just another way. If you had some old light bulbs, you could really, you don't want to use big light bulbs because just too much. These are 10-watt light bulbs each, and they work just fine. They just keep this thing nice and toasty, and it doesn't cycle a lot. So there you have it, two different versions of a regulated seedling starter. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and until next time, take care, and God bless.